Hello, Zelda Speedruns 2, and welcome in for the Wind Waker Randomizer Challenge Cup Winners Bracket Round 1. We've got Bobby versus SpaceRawk, and here on commentary we've got Monkle and Pix, and Arctic Fern helping with tracking. I'm going to hand it over to our commentators, but enjoy the run.
Oh shit, it is time. We have another race. It's Challenge Cup today. And I am Mongol. I am with Pix once again. Hello, Pix.
We are back. We're coming up on the end of round 1 of both the Challenge Cup and Top 24 right now. So just the start of the tournament.
Yeah, we're about to get to that point where there's nobody that's going to be left in winner's bracket just because the tournament only started. We're getting close.
Yeah, we have I believe this is the 13 seed versus the 20. Bobby being the 13, SpaceRawk being the 20. But
lucky number 13, as they say.
Yeah, I think Bobby is a newer player. Same with SpaceRawk, so excited to see how they have progressed. I know SpaceRawk is someone I've been seeing around, doing a lot of grinding, asking a lot of questions in race chats, so we will see how much
we've seen a little less of Bobby in the server, but at the same time, according to my dog, you should be going pretty far in the tournament. Good enough prediction brackets.
Yeah, I would not doubt the dog.
The almighty
dog picked
dog.
me to go. The dog picked me to go 0-2, but I think it's that hard K sound. I like that sound.
If you take the word dog and you read it in reverse, it says God, and that says everything you need to know about dog. They know. Alright, we're starting, and we're gonna start by reading some hints, apparently. We have them written down somewhere for us.
Yeah, we're also starting on Gale Island, so I wonder if we're going to see anyone have the heads-up play to just immediately go over to Crescent after this.
Yeah, that's always a good one of those plays that you don't really think about too hard, but you tend to go with, to Crescent in like a diagonal fashion, which is just a little slower.
Yeah, it's not great to get there. It's annoying even coming from DRI because you have all the pillars and stuff in the way. But so today we have FW, FF, which is hinted foolish, and we have ET, which is hinted path to FF. So we may have a pretty cursed bombs and ET placement. We also saw that the ghost ship has our Picto box, but Pompey and Vera and Malenko are both hinted dead. So logically only relevant for 2 checks in Loser's house. We may see the runners opt to door cancel and skip ghost ship entirely.
Bobby's already off. The hints have been thought about, and now we're getting storage. So if you're photosensitive, it's about time to close your eyes.
Yes,
and meanwhile, SpaceRawk apparently going to Crescent, as you mentioned. So we're gonna get some chest storage E. Place to the island, and apparently. Just going to the island?
I think we're just gonna go void out.
Interesting.
Oh no, we're gonna
That's a different way of doing it. Spiky checks. Statue. Who doesn't like a good Tingo statue? Look at the Tingo statue. Please don't look at the other part of the screen. It's pixelated for me, so it's even worse.
Yeah, this is a pretty common S6 build. Game speed. Okay, we're barely gonna make it. You can look back now. We stored something to make that mailbox dance.
Yeah, we sure did. All right, talking about how standard it is, and now look at Bobby's side because the swimming is continuing.
The swims will continue until morale improves.
Oh man, my morale is all the way down to the floor.
I'm feeling great. I'm excited. There's so much going on. These are best of 1 matchups, but we are about to, when you have lower bracket round 1, we're about to start seeing some best of 3s.
Tingles, Rupee. Okay, Trevor. I'd like to call him. Good old Trevor. $500, just like that.
Yeah, it looks like we did get Flora's Pearl at Mother and Child, so that's why we have a dancing mailbox.
Makes sense.
Bob retracted but opted not to check the mail there, so we'll find out what that is. But yeah, the swim is really nice. Western Ferry is really out of the way. Mother and Child is a great province for zero play. Also getting the salvage core here takes some pressure off of Paw Print.
SpaceRawk just making it to the island.
Barely made it.
Walk through the wall and go get your money. That's called stealing from a bank.
We also got a useless pearl off the boys. So, looks like we're gonna go night. Mila first is fairly common.
Yeah, I've seen that happen quite a few times. I'm personally a whole school boy and do all my day checks first. Hey, it's an empty bottle. Who doesn't like those?
Hey, mail leading to mail.
Gotta love it. Hi, Mila. Bye, Mila. See you in 2 minutes.
Yeah, so we got a lot of options for what to do to kill time. That's kind of the nice thing about doing Mila early is that you have so many windfall chores that you got to take care of.
Yeah, usually you can even take your time to farm rupees. Don't really need that in this one, but there's many ways to spend your time, like getting the old door storage that Bobby did. Lets you go to your next destination faster after.
Yeah, storing the door to House of Wealth, really nice. Getting the windmill started, so you can be creative later. But we have a little bit of divergence. SpaceRawk is opting to go for Outset Island.
Not a bad idea.
Has the bottle, but I don't believe that he's able to put a ferry in it yet.
Pretty sure that there's one somewhere on Outset, but it might not be somewhere you can get with those items.
Yeah, unfortunately, if we had checked the mail before, we could have had that bottle when we entered Western Ferry.
And we're trying to roll clip into Mez's house, giving up. We're now gonna go at night. And Bobby's now talking to Mila. And by talking to Mila, I mean going through dialogue at breakneck speed. That's a hook shot. That's very nice. It's gonna make an island right next to your house that's very appealing.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
So you remember how we stored the door? Now we open this one, and boom, we're at the other door. Spiky chest at the bottom, and Bobby is talking to Maggie. Ooh, dirty bag.
Yeah, really nice to get that on Outset so we can get Zinari started. Yeah, we get a lot of stuff done, especially knowing that they're
Another Tingle statue.
Yeah.
Jumping above the fence. Meanwhile, Grandma's basement is up. It's always spiky. Don't forget Grandma's basement. Cost races.
Happen to anybody.
Yeah, especially me. Hey, that is a nice place for a bow. And getting a bow before Windfall is never a bad idea because you do get one of the locations for Cyclos kind of close to Windfall itself. So.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah, that roll clip. You need like a very specific angle. Either you work it with your camera, or you get the weird angle that's not in the notch from your controller.
I I have to move the camera. It's getting
I always
so
move the camera. Way easier. But some people don't have notch controllers, so that makes it a little easier for them.
Bobby is doing taught at night right now, so I think maybe not going to see door cancel. I think it might just take 6 of 18 checks here and then move on to Northern Ferry. We do have some stuff to make. Well, I think you would have saved it for hide and seek if we were planning on doing door cancel.
I know that even when I'm with me that doesn't do door cancel, I tend to keep thought for when I'm chasing the kids.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a skull necklace. What were you doing? Why are you in jail, Tingo? Is that the skull of whoever you killed?
And we've just set him loose.
Oh man. And we know how he did it, with super strength.
That is a really nice find too. Oh, that's also nice.
Oh, that is very nice.
Unfortunately, this is season 6, so we do not start with magic. So that
it is less nice.
We don't have any leaf here. We do have golf and logic now. A weird combo of leaf to play golf and a bookshop across the gap.
That is true. Now the leaf doesn't need magic to actually produce hammer. You just can't fly.
Yeah.
Always forget that because that is something that they've patched. Before, when you had no magic, it just didn't work. Because I mean, the magic is just tea since it's the leaf juice. Not wrong. You're not wrong. But it's also the fire and ice arrow juice and the light arrow juice. So
Yeah.
very strong tea. Is that headstone?
Yeah, looks like we are going to take a look at headstone.
Looks like a map, but I could be wrong.
Looks charty.
Yeah, we're looking at it a little closer now. I really can't tell what it is. Looks charty, honestly. Might be hurricane spin for the collar though.
Yeah, hard to tell, especially my eyes are not what they used to be. But I also play.
I'm gonna need a telescope to look at the screen myself.
I also play on the Nintendo Wii, so I'm just used to not being able to see what anything is.
That is true, yeah. that 480i really doesn't do you anything justice.
Yeah. Pressing my face right up into the monitor trying to peek paw print.
Do you have a CRT?
Nope.
That would be really pretty though.
Yeah. Gorgeous standard definition CRT game.
Yeah, I love
way
it.
God intended.
This is the way AG and Aonuma intended it, at the very least.
Yeah, Bobby did pick up a ferry, so gonna be able to rescue Grandma here.
Oh man, that's always the best. You don't only just raid her basement, you also save her.
Yeah, you at least stop in and say hey.
Hey, I'm gonna take everything you have in the basement. Do you mind? No? Okay. Giving it deed once again.
Also, can I get some soup for the road?
Oh man, good old soup. There's a command for that. Oh yes. People are using it. There's also one for Grandma, which is pretty funny. Good old Geneva Convention.
So we are just crossing over each other's paths right now. I'm really interested to see if SpaceRawk is going to go for the door cancel and knock out the 2 Lenzo checks.
So it's always nice to see 2 different rounds. For the information, it's always great.
Yeah.
The Iroh Convention. It might be, but who knows? Under the water, there might be a Geneva somewhere. It's one of the dungeons that Nintendo didn't have the time to finish. just Geneva.
Update it and say it's under maritime law.
As long as it's not maritime times, that time is confusing, especially Newfoundland. Oh boy. Do you guys love half an hour time zones? Come to Newfoundland.
Or I think Australia has like a weird patchwork of like plus minus like 1/2 hour and all these different kinds of times and different like daylight savings rules. It's
Beautiful.
the wild west out there.
So I gotta say, SpaceRawk is
This is
the trooper. Is walking right towards Mila.
Do you think she saw him?
Pretty sure I don't think meowing is gonna save that.
That is it's really unfortunate. I've had that happen because if I'm slow on my storage, I like to run out to that entryway and use the telescope to peek the transparent chest. And I've had her just show up and be like, "What are you doing here?"
What are you doing here? I'm supposed to come to you, not the reverse.
So hopefully he sets that back up because that is our hook shot.
Yeah. Gotta say though, the power bracelets in that model are always cute as fuck. Look at that. Rubber duckies.
Yeah,
Rubber duckies.
Super easy to know that you've picked them up.
Yeah. Just get ready for the fire and ice arrows though. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Ooh, rolling between the couch and the table. Interesting.
Has found a line that works for him.
The goddess Tingle statue.
I don't recall who saw Bobby begin Tsunari. I don't believe
recall
so.
that
We're still
either.
in night.
I know that there's a lot of runners that like to make it so their first night is like the most delayed possible.
Yeah, it looks like SpaceRawk is also opting not to make a day and start over. We're thinking. No, we're going to very.
We're living.
No, we're not. We're
we're teleporting. Or not.
oh, we're going to bot print.
All right, we made a decision.
We got the power bracers, so we can knock out paw print and we can knock out EFI. DRI is foolish, so just gotta hope that the grapple check is not anything. I don't hate this gamble. There's a decent chance that check is gonna be nothing, and you won't have to come back.
And you can always peek it, so at least you know where you're standing against that.
Yeah, more checks are nothing than something, so the odds are in your favor.
All right, golf time for Bobby.
Yeah, we're gonna be unable to cheat at this unless Bobby prefers leafless golf.
Good old golf. Cheating at golf should be illegal.
I never learned the skip with leaf, so I only know how to do it leafless.
Oh boy.
It's such a it's.
You do know that the leaf yes skip is just grabbing a ledge, right?
Yeah, I just never practiced it.
Looks like we're playing legit. I love that.
All right, scale the wall is not spiky, so
This is good for SpaceRawk. Man melody. Huh.
you're gonna need that. We have to do Earth Temple today, and like we said, Earth Temple is path to our foolish Forsaken Fortress, so that's either gonna be hammer or bombs. So we'll.
Interesting way to set up for Bobby, and it works. Like that. And it is spiky. No juice on that leaf, so time to hook shot.
Yeah, we might pick up our juice here.
Who knows? Is it gonna be leaf juice? Nope. But that might be leaf juice in the mail.
You could probably get a lot of leaf juice with 200 rupees. So.
Oh man, that is a lot of money for tea.
And this is also the classic Tot G not required seed where we have all of our pearls sub 20 minutes.
Gotta love those seeds. You just opened a spiky chest and you get disappointed twice. Well, maybe twice since one of them does give you a mail check.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like Forest Bro? Who doesn't like Forest Bro?
It's fun to get mail.
Yeah. When I see the mailbox dancing, I feel happy on the inside, you know?
Yeah. It's always so great before you open the mailbox, the whole world of possibilities. This could be a hook shot. This could be my last sword. This could be anything.
It's just like Pandora's mailbox or something.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's gonna be good. Oh,
Hey,
talking about good, a Master Sword.
I believe that was an Eastern fairy.
It's always nice to see.
Yeah.
Need like 3 of those to finish the seed.
Yeah. The first one, the most important. We get it. We get that damage upgrade. We get our combat a little more comfy.
That nice double damage. When you have soap, it's pretty powerful.
So we are getting Diamond Step on time.
Bobby, no. Bobby tried to do the nice little jump here, save some time, and when you don't get it, you lose sometimes, sadly.
Yeah, always try to save a few seconds on those ledge grabs.
And is he able to do the thing I'm not able to do? Okay, he peeked the chest. Wow. Nicely done.
That was a tighter angle than I've usually seen for that, but it works.
Yeah, there's a lot of angles that work. The only problem is if you misspeak the other chest, you can't really get out with this equipment.
So I think we were seeing a setup for door cancel, but I just saw SpaceRawk got storage, but I did not see him talk to Coral.
Interesting.
Oh,
I think they realized.
yeah. All right. Like,
Cor
wait a
was
second.
just not at the beach. Well, Cor was at the beach instead at the dock, so it's easy to forget.
Yeah.
So we have a swordfish.
A little bit surprised that we didn't just see this earlier. Maybe gonna play this into taking another run at Mila. Although I imagine we'll probably be waiting for Fire and Ice. But there's the aforementioned Mobbled Zutter on the wall.
Man.
Oh, and we're getting door cancel here too. Yeah, I'm really surprised if these runners were comfortable with door cancel that we didn't see it earlier.
Yeah, it's surprising, but sometimes you have runners that like everyone has a different routing, and sometimes you kind of want to get more out of your second windfall trip. So who knows? Maybe they were just saving it for that.
Yeah.
Any runners agreements for this race? None that I know of, honestly.
Yeah.
Did he have any?
No, we didn't have any runners agreement for this one, so this is just the old standy Andy.
Settings.
So.
Good old vanilla settings for season 6.
I mean, this is what they probably have both played the most, so makes sense.
It does make sense. Like, if you've only ever practiced those settings, adding more settings that you've never played, not the best move.
Yeah, don't go out there and agree to something like Tingle Chest if you've never played it before. Alright, playing Zai.
Tingle Chests are not the worst one, at least. There are the dungeons, you kind of know where they are.
Yeah,
They even show up on the map since we start with the campus.
Let's make the dungeons stronger. Let's hopefully push the bombs down into a lower sphere because they're gonna lock more stuff. Like I'm for Tingle Chess.
Good old Tingle Chest. They used to be in tournament settings. That was fun. And not fun at the same time. It made the warp pots very useful. We're just gonna say that. What does Dark Cancel do? Magic. That's how I like to describe it. But basically, it makes your collisions so small that you can easily fall through islands and walk up walls. It's beautiful. Nice little trick. It's kind of similar to just regular chest storage.
Yeah, I'm going to explain this wrong, and I don't want any of the nerds in chat to actually me, but you're basically canceling the door opening animation, during which Link basically has no hitbox, and then you are running around with it and using it to do all kinds of chicanery like this. And
yeah, and nothing inside.
Our Picto box is completely surplus to requirements today.
Oh right, nice we had a hint for Pompey and Vera now that I remember that.
Yeah, we had Pompey and Vera and Minenko, and then also Ghost Ship hinted as the Picto box, and I was like, oh, okay, Ghost Ship's dead, and then I was like, oh, wait, it still logically locks 2 checks. Yes, the Picto is completely done, which means the Ghost Ship is also completely done.
So I'm not gonna lie, I think that's the second time I commentate with you in that Minenko has been found dead in the streets of Windfall. So.
I have an alibi. I was here in the commentary booth with you when the seat was rolled.
Hey, Dragon Tingle statue. That's the warm one. Don't question it.
It's better than the Forbidden Tingle.
Yep, that one's the sappy one. Really don't question it.
Don't worry about it.
It's a perfectly normal.
So Bobby is going to be able to get another check here that SpaceRawk's not going to get with the moblins that are turning.
Also, I'd like to point out the fact that both of our runners are doing the thing that every millennial wished they were doing, aka owning property right now. We can get into cabinet whenever we want. We can't do shit inside of it, though, since we don't have a grappling hook.
Yeah.
So that's an extra Master Sword on Mount Zelda.
And we do see that the SpaceRawk does have the delivery bag. But the big question for Space is going to be when does he get back to Doomila and pick up that hook shot?
Very good question. We did pick up the flower this time, though, so we can play around with capitalism on Great Fish and potentially get something from Zunari.
I don't recall what we had on Diamond Set. I'm completely blanking on it, but I know we had a spiky. It was the shield.
Yeah, it was a shield for sure.
And we know the other one is a Fire Mountain, but with Earth Temple, we're very likely going to have to pick up both of them today.
Earth Temple without the mirror shield, it's very tricky.
Yeah, outside of Go mode, you don't want to be doing it.
There's a lot of playing music for Medley to do things. Just a lot of it.
Yeah.
There's already a lot of it in that dungeon. Might as well not push your luck, you know? Old Northern Fairy with the Forbidden Tingle statue. The one we told you to not worry about.
Yeah, we're going to be tied up at 4 Tingle statues apiece, so we will either see the next one in, I don't know, an hour and a half or never.
Good old... Can't wait. I can't wait.
You'll have to keep it tuned here to ZSR2 to find out.
Can't wait. Where's the Tingle statue? Where is it?
Where are they?
Probably hiding with Knuckle. I think that's his name. Do you guys know about Knuckle?
No.
He's the fourth Tingle brother. Well, third Tingle brother if you decide David Jr. is not part of the family. But we know Ankle, the pink one. We know David Jr., the white one. We know Tingle, the green one. Knuckle is just chilling an outset. He's stuck in the well. There's like a whole side quest about it. That, like, 99% of kids never ever found out about because it's locked behind the tingle tuner.
Yeah, this is the first time. This is the first time hearing about this. I did not have a link cable growing up.
And I mean, it probably would have been more popular if it wasn't just dumb extra content like that.
All right, we are getting the long sail to Angular. Potentially at the site of our magic. We do have a spiky up top. It is the classic Season 6 magic location.
Yeah, the magic does love to be here for some reason.
But we do not have a ton left, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, the world is getting smaller and smaller as we speak. So
yeah, I think we have Bomb Island. Yeah, I think we have Bomb Island. I think we have Top of Waterfall. I think we have this.
Yep, that's about it, honestly. Climbing to the top. What are we gonna get? A blue chew? What? Hey, it's Ghost Ship chart.
Look at that.
Wonderful.
Unfortunately, because SpaceRawk does not have the hook shot, I'm not going to be able to peek the other chest here. So unknown if he will have to return.
It's unknown. Also, the location of Ghost Ship for the next night for SpaceRawk is on an island where it would be very nice to have your hook shot to do the rest of the island.
Yeah, but I think he's probably keyed into that. No, we are opening it.
Yeah, opening it. It's currently at Diamond Step, as I was saying. Where we're going anyway. Are we gonna break into the island with the nice whirlpool jump? With the octo? Who knows?
Yeah, could be. Did we actually see Grandma Mail? Too, I don't recall. I think the wallet mail was the Moplin's letter.
Yeah, I don't remember Grandma's mail, at least. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, Bobby was here at night, and I believe, it's now daytime, but I don't know if we were there. I don't know if we saved Grandma too late to make the mail delivery that day.
Might be a thing, honestly. It does happen. The mail works in mysterious ways, which are completely coded into the game, but very archaic to follow.
Yeah, no one truly understands.
It's something about being before or after midnight in the night, but it's very hard to tell just looking at it. Seems like there's something at the end of this ghost ship because we're finding ghosts.
We know it's the picture.
All right. It's a nice piece of the tracker.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you'd see it as a hint. You see like a hinted victim box, and you're like, all right, how do I route this in before we call? How are we gonna get the maximum efficiency?
And then it turns out that in this seed you don't want to route it in. Very confusing.
For us. Shooting a frog. Forgot about this one.
Yeah, shooting a frog, and it's a spoils bag.
Ooh, I see that every day.
For the people that don't know about this, it only is a place to store treasure. It doesn't give you spoilers about the seed, sadly. Imagine you get the spoils bag, and the spoils bag is just like, hey, the last sword is on Minenko.
How does it know it's last?
Thank you, spoils bag. It knows our new routes. Oh man, I think we're going for the whirlpool.
Yeah, it looks like we are going to be breaking into Diamond Step.
It is the day, makes it a little easier to aim for the middle. Oh, going the slow way.
Yeah, just trying to inch right up there before you do the surprise attack.
There you go. Well done by SpaceRawk.
We are also now getting the log angular sail from Bobby, so we will know if we have to come back there. But I believe believe at this point we're just looking at either Grandma Mail, which we both completely missed on whether or not it was checked, and then either Top of Cabana or Palm Island.
Nice dive by SpaceRawk in the meantime. Just gonna wait for Link's head to pop back up. And now he's gonna swim to a nice little lake up there.
Yeah, taking a couple pause buffers just to be super safe, and you know what? It's faster than falling down.
It really is faster than falling out to the island.
Bobby is warping away. Did not peek in there to take a look at the chest. So
this is an interesting way of doing things.
Oh wait, Angular Cave was hinted dead.
All right.
Yeah, the runners are smarter than we are.
That's what I get for not writing down hints.
I wrote the hints down. I just didn't retain them. Just in through the eyes and out the hand.
Look at that nice hero shield, which seems to be just a frisbee.
Oh, I actually did not know you could pick this from over here. That's clever.
It is clever. It's not a frisbee, it's a sieve. Oh shit.
Okay. The top of waterfall is not spiky, so I think Palm Island has to be our answer.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think there's much left out. Other than that, maybe Grandma's mail. But,
yeah, that's which we will probably be seeing now because it is. It's been a long time. Surely it's past midnight.
It probably is past midnight. Where are we going, Bobby? I'm going to the platform.
Oh, we're getting storage. I think maybe looking to break into BPR, which is path, because we could. Yeah, I guess you could just get the bay back here. It's like, who's gonna do vanilla BPR? Life's too short. We have to do some pot push though.
And we jumped down before the... That's interesting. It's new. Also, there's a fairy and a martini glass. SpaceRawk side. And welcome Raiders to more Wind Waker Randomizer. We have a challenge cup race between Bobby and SpaceRawk.
Yeah, the story so far is that we are pretty bottlenecked right now. We think that Palm Island has to be our next little bit of progression. The unfortunate thing for SpaceRawk is that he was caught by Mila and is currently missing his hook shot. That has not stopped him from doing Diamond Step, but it will stop him from reaching Ganondorf unless he knows how to hover.
That would be an interesting skill set. Alright, time for Bobby to put the magtail on the switch and to open his eyes. And this seems spiky. No, it's not. Damn. What's the answer? Is it Grandma? Is Grandma always the answer? Is PK Slam gonna be very angry at me for saying this? Who knows? Alright. The mail has been opened. And Grandma has another sword. That's not an answer, but that's nice. We're missing something?
Oh, we got a sword, a bomb. I'd step away for a second.
Yeah, another sword.
I think it's got to be Grandma Mail. I think we just have missed that it was Grandma Mail, right?
No, the sword wasn't Grandma Mail.
Oh, and there wasn't anything at Bomb Island?
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Bobby's getting storage on Bomb Island to bring it back to the platform. Interesting.
Oh. Bobby, please do not try to stop yourself with the Wind Waker.
I've seen many runners do that.
It happens.
He's about to do it.
All
nope.
Right.
Telescope. We're fine.
Yeah.
Golf has been done on Bobby's side. So.
Yes, which was the wallet. The wallet mail gave us the Moflin's letter.
And we're about to find out a hard lesson about storage. Or not. Would have eaten the... The art lesson I was talking about is that it would have eaten the chest appearing cutscene instead of staying there. Yeah, lots of swords. Moblins was sword. We have every sword.
Yeah, it goes back to... Oh, we still have Zanari, too.
Zanari! Friend!
Yeah, it goes back to a theory I've had about this game since I started playing, which is the earlier you get all 4 of your swords, the more cursed the seed is.
It tends to be. It tends to be, because the swords can be literally anywhere. So, if you get all of them, then it cuts nice locations for other checks, you know? Alright, exotic flower acquired, and meanwhile SpaceRawk is waiting for Mila. Finally gonna get that hook shot.
Yeah, gonna feel really bad when he pulls up the hook shot here. It's not gonna be the answer, but we'll have to make another trip over to Great Fish.
We're here at night. We're gonna peek that chest. We are, but I don't have enough resolution to tell you if it's spiky or not. Just gonna look at the camera for SpaceRawk while waiting. And there we go. That is a hook shot. After some talking. And Bobby is gonna get Zanari's magic.
Yay, we got our leaf juice.
The leaf juice has been acquired. You now get to fly.
Yeah. What have we opened up for ourselves? Cliff Plat is foolish.
Great fish.
Great Fish. We can go right back.
We open great fish.
If you could store that, you could store something and bring that storage over to Great Fish with the hook shot. You can make it in one trip. But...
Yeah, that's something. That's something. Also, for Steven, probably has some answer, right?
Yeah,
Not?
they're both out of logic, but at this point we're so strained for logical checks. I mean, this may just even be the grapple. Yeah, even entering woods is behind grapple, but that doesn't have to stop you from entering woods. They can't stop you from entering woods. So
yeah, I get the confusion for hookshot and grapple. In my native French, the word for hookshot is grappin, and the word for grapple is grappin.
they have the same name.
Ain't that confusing? One is like just grappin, and the other one is grappin griffe, which means like clawed. You know, so it's worse than French.
It's like some double claw shot shenanigans.
Pretty much. Just noticed that there's a pig on the surfboard. Nice. I thought it was some kind of mortar. But no, it's a pig. Look at that. Every time we play music, we see a part of the pig. Hey, that's a fairy. That's also something.
Yeah, that is one of the checks we have. I mean, we're pretty low on stuff to do, so...
Is that enough space for Link? Yep, it is. But rolling is hard. Bobby believes he can fly. Oof, that's not the best wind direction for this. Okay, we're changing it. Right.
Yeah, it's the hard thing to remember. You have that nice hook shot movement. You gotta turn the boat and fix your wind real quick.
or play the music.
Mhm.
I know that in my last one, I did the mistake of turning it exactly in the reverse way I wanted it. So I had to play it. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Nice
Well-
little mistake. Love it.
Yeah.
Hello, Matsula.
Maybe
Please
the
don't kill
pump-
us, Matsula. Alright. Is the answer here? Come on. Go
I
in
think
the
this has
fairy
gotta
hole
be. I think
and
this
find
has
out.
gotta be it.
At this point, it has to give something, please. Please, Great Fairy, may I have a crumb of progression?
Maybe some fire and ice coming, so we can go get our shield and head into ET.
That was beautiful. And Bobby is about to get a boomerang.
All right. Well, logically required, but doesn't
Yeah,
do
that's-
anything for us right now.
That's terrifying.
So,
Please,
I mean,
give us some more.
at this point, you may just want to say, "All right, I'm going woods. It's woods time.
It might be Woods time.
It's one of those things where it's like, all right, the seed is bottlenecking into something.
Oh my god,
Maybe.
Bobby, open the one check that is possible to do in our temple. Are we going? Oh.
Yeah, we have FF, so we do have access to use the pots if we really wanted to this seed, but
I mean, it's interesting.
with foolish FF, I don't see why we would use them. So it's Forbidden Woods is not
And
in logic right now, but
I'd like to mention something even worse. That word pot at the start of the dungeon, we can't open it right now. We don't have the tools.
it's true.
It's even worse than you did.
This day just gets worse and worse.
It's Bobby's bad day right now, you know?
Yeah, this is all Golden's fault.
Damn. I'm just being mean to the person that's restreaming and tracking this along with
Yeah.
Arctic Fern. Thanks
Yeah,
to both
we
of our trackers, by the
appreciate-
way.
We appreciate these spaghetti seeds.
Oh, we do love them. Unless we're playing, then no.
Yeah.
Like the bot. The bot is only an instrument.
Yeah.
Your name is what decides the seed.
Yeah, but we could just see grapple like right here in the first check, and it's like, all right, now go to woods, idiot.
Yep, it could be one of those.
So it's
Or we could get something that leads to grapple, which is even worse.
yeah, and then it just gets even worse because then you start having all your paths overlap. And it's like, oh, okay, well, the entirety of Forbidden Woods is also on the path to Valhalla. And so then it just becomes pretty complicated if you are not super keyed into what path you're on.
I'll tell you the secret to not be confused by path hints. The secret is to not understand them to begin with. That's what I do. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't. I usually am not thinking too much about which path things are on. I'm just kind of like, all right, there's an important item at Cliff Plateau.
It's spiky! You don't really need to kill the guys. Can't really do much after this, Bobby. Maybe one extra check.
Bobby seemed like he was maybe thinking about it. I saw him get over.
It's a bait bag!
Oh my god! Why?
An item that leads to an item.
No, this we have Path to Calais demos BPR. We probably have our grapple locked inside there with
Yeah.
Foolish Cliff Flat, which is just really the worst thing that can happen to you here. Because now you just don't do. Normally you do Cliff Flat, you'd store it, you'd break into BPR, and none of this would have happened. Yeah, we do believe Top of Headstone's a chart.
Oh, wonderful. We think it's a chart, or maybe the Hurricane Spin because it looked very white.
Bobby probably feeling at least vindicated that the instincts were correct to break into BPR. Just not the right instrument to get there.
Yeah. And we're going to Big Big.
Yeah.
When you're lost, you always come crawling back.
Get the big pig. Get our bait.
Get the general sadness if it's not what we're looking for. Getting a pair though. Getting a pair. 2 pairs. Oh. It might still be faster than Burst Peak Rock, but you know what's cooler than being fast? Flying the bird while playing Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins. Yo, that's what I did back when I didn't know tricks, and it felt great. It's big time. It's Abe time, actually. You talk to Abe first.
You're going to yeet the pig. That's what I
there we go.
appreciate.
That's a skew. We're gonna lob the hog. Some people say.
It just sounds awful.
Lob the hog. Swing that swine? Do you prefer swing that swine?
I mean, marginally.
It's not even that hard to yeet the pig. We used to do competitions to see who could get the yeet the wrongest. And with Jared, one of my friends, we even tried to throw Big Pig in the middle of the whirlpool behind Outset by getting a different kind of skew and getting the pig all the way up the island before throwing it. We called it the Big Pig Space Program. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I think I've seen a clip from somebody of throwing the pig to Savage.
Right, pretty much. You can throw it pretty far, surprisingly. I remember someone throwing Big Pig right back onto the top of the house where he lives. So.
Yeah, so Bobby has had enough. No more Mr. Nice logic. We are gonna break it. We're breaking into woods.
Where we're going, we don't need logic.
We're breaking into Forest Haven. You can't make us do this, Seed. We're people. We have rights.
Where we're going, we don't need logic. All right, good place to peek that island.
Yep.
Is it something?
I couldn't tell. It looked like there was a tree in the way.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, and
that's a rupee. And SpaceRawk finally getting the magic. And by finally getting the magic, I mean getting the leaf juice. Well, Trevor has already been found, like first check of the game.
Yeah, Trevor was at Western Ferry.
Good old Trevor. We don't have a name for the orange rupee, so feel free to find one.
Is there only one?
No, there's many of them.
Okay.
But they can all share one name.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a hive mind. All of the orange rupees share the same personality. They're like the Borgs, you know? All doogs. Oh man, that's a night.
Alright, we are now in the woods. I like it.
They should go all green rupees, Gregory.
I think we only have one green rupee in the pool.
Yeah, there's only one in the pool. But he's called Greg usually, but Gregory feels like a longer version of it, so it fits. Hey, that's very nice, arrows.
There. So,
some progression. Yes.
Finally, a drop in progression.
Thank you, Seed, for giving us the thing. Oh, look at that.
Yes, I think we do have a case of our paths just overlapping now, because that we're gonna be able to we can get the shield. We can go deeper into ET now. Can he see that from there? That is outrageous to me. That I'm floored.
We're getting at a point where I tell most runners to just don't think about the paths too hard.
Yeah,
Just gonna make yourself bleed from the nose.
it's so much easier to think about the paths when I don't also have to play the video game, though.
Look at that. It's a spiky one in the inside here, so we're not gonna know what it is for a bit. How strange.
Yeah, maybe we will finally get on board with a piece of the Triforce.
That would be nice.
But I think we basically at this point have to be dealing with a grappling hook inside BPR. So interested to see how these runners are going to deal with that.
I mean, looking at the rest of the Z, it's not particularly useful today.
Yeah.
If you know some of your tricks at the end, you don't really need it.
Yeah, as long as we don't have to go into Cabana.
Yeah, that is true. Cabana would be the great equalizer for that. We're gonna open the warp pot the good old way.
Yeah, shout out to doing Grappleless Woods for the first time ever in my race, and just like still taking a lap over to the other side to get on top of the flower.
Yeah.
Just like, this is what I do. This is how I do this dungeon.
Just gonna not bonk your head on the ceiling here.
Yep. Looks like SpaceRawk is also opting for Forest Haven. They also follow in the woods after getting that boomerang from Outset Ferry.
Nicely done for the flying. SpaceRawk is a little low, but he might hit that nice little zone where you just respawn on top of it.
I think we're a little bit too low to get it. I think we're going to have to do a save quit.
Sadly.
Yeah, not high enough to trick the game into thinking we were already there.
That game is very easy to trick.
Yeah.
People have not noticed that yet.
It's like, what do you mean? I was up there the whole time. We will see it once he gets into the mini boss room. But we do have our first of 5 overall charts.
We're about to find out. It should be in this room.
Yeah, we probably won't see it on the HUD because it could only be double magic or double wallet at this point.
Yeah. We might see it in the inventory.
Yeah, what we have logically open right now is BPR, which I'm pretty sure at this point has to be the grapple. So I think this is the right play to get ahead of that.
It is a nice play. Oh, SpaceRawk doesn't have enough magic to get to the island.
No, I'm gonna have to do a save and quit or drink some soup.
Yeah, drink some soup on the surfboard.
Oh, man.
Because we know that soup is the most surfer boy thing.
Bobby just paused, but I was looking at what SpaceRawk was doing, and so I completely missed what we'd stored. I don't see anything new on his personal tracker though.
It's gonna be a surprise.
Yeah.
It might be just an extra piece of the Triforce. Don't know. I'll pay attention to that screen until we find out.
SpaceRawk having a rough time with this island.
Yeah, that island is very hard to get. If you learn how to get on that island with like double magic, it's very hard to just process how to do it without double.
Yeah,
One thing that you can do to kind of save yourself here is you can just get up onto the pillar, get some magic there, and then fly to the dungeon like he's doing right now.
Yeah, once you get up here, the rest is gravy. It always just gets, if you get off the cycle for that cyclone, it can become really hard to recover.
Another thing that you can do is instead of using this trick to get into Forest Haven on the reverse side, you can also do a nice little Wind Waker dive under the island to get from the other entrance, but then you can't really get to what we're looking for today since we don't have the grapple.
Yep. Did we? Oh, okay. Yeah. So Bobby bring this down to get the bomb over.
Could have used fire arrows too.
Yeah. Maybe not registering that we just picked those up. It is one of our newest items.
Fire arrows also work on the chest itself, so.
But nice toss.
They're very nice toss.
Yeah, this is kind of the annoying thing is that if you cut down a flower like that, though, it is not a permanent flag.
Nope. But there's a nice angle that you can use if you want to get it down with the boomerang. Just stand in the wooden fence thing, doorway, and you should be able to hit it.
No, fire arrows were not what we stored. Fire arrows were the first check of the dungeon.
Yeah, fire arrows are the first checks of the dungeon. Also, I know we had 4 Tingle statues on the menu. I'm still looking at what it could be.
Yeah.
It might be a letter, honestly.
I think Space was trying to get back over to Small Island from the woods entrance, but I'm not sure if he can do that, but he would need double magic. But he does have the warp open now, so
yeah.
He can get back there pretty quick. Well, this was something that interested us enough to do the boomerang puzzle.
Yeah, we get to see the boomerang puzzle. That's kind of rare.
Yeah, unfortunately, we do have the hook shot.
We do have the hook shot, which could have been used for that, but it's still very nice to see.
Yeah.
Not much lower too. 6 shards more, so it wasn't an extra shard.
Yeah, I did not see a 5th Tingle statue show up, so I think we have sorted a piece of paper.
It might be mail, yep.
We did pick up the big key across the red flower, so I think that means the small key has to be here in Double Mothula.
Pretty sure that's what it means. Or maybe we saw it in the solo of a resolution that we couldn't tell if it just was brown or blue.
Yeah.
It happens. Alright. SpaceRawk. Trying for that trick again.
So you just want to maximize your time in the Cyclone. I think this looks like it might just barely be high. Yeah, no, he's good. He's good. Okay, no, we skipped a key somewhere. Respect. Yeah. Bold to make the skip on a key chest without bombs. Because if you had left your big key, it would not have had a means to skip. We are now into Cali demos.
Turn the boomerang a few times until there's no vines left. SpaceRawk making the way inside of the woods.
There we go.
To get the further nicer. That's
Spin
the second
wind.
chance to maybe see the stored item. Who knows? Maybe SpaceRawk will store it. Clean cow demos from Bobby. And that's a 3rd try for a shard. Just waiting for us on the floor.
Yeah, I think it has to be some sort of mail item.
At this point, it is. I really don't see what else it is. Maybe we're just missing something on the menu, but I don't see it.
Yeah. The thing that always gets me is like a spare bottle. But we also have Command Melody and Ghost Ship Chart, which are the usual suspects. But it is not, wasn't a bottle.
Feels like Bobby's going the route of not worrying about it too much either. So
Yeah, it's a problem for future you. What's that guy ever done for you?
You gotta be in trouble, that future you.
Wait, thinking about it, we got Orca Mail.
Good old Orca mail. I love Orca because we already had spoils back, sadly. That was a good top though.
Yeah,
the areas
no.
in play, there is none of them. We're playing vanilla season 6 settings today. It's still day, right?
Yeah, it's still it's our Sunday matinee.
Matinee game.
I think this is the last Wind Waker race we have on for today too. But yeah, this is so we should see some fire and ice checks now. We know there's a shield at Fire Mountain. We also know that Earth Temple is path to Forsaken Fortress, so you know, could be Hammer and ET. My gut's telling me bombs and ET, because that's just the kind of seed it's been. But we will.
A nice hammer on Phantom Ganon. Oh boy. Now that's a frisbee. Hey, a bigger wallet. Back down a little. There you go. If only Bobby could open that mailbag. What are our questions to rest?
Yeah, hate to see the second wallet because you know it means that this island can't be hinted foolish because the first one was needed.
We just avoided disaster on SpaceRawk side. Almost fell in the water there.
Yeah, being here without grapple is super monka-ass too because we know, you and I know that there is a shard at the top of the grapple room.
Yeah.
So
let's get more magic this time. Or not. He should make it back up if he just swims very slowly into a corner.
There we go. Nice recovery.
Alright. Time for another fairy in the meantime. Already did an angular peak, yep. Wasn't a required magic today, it was just a unrequired ghost ship chart.
Yeah, ghost ship chart for a Picto box, but the ghost ship Picto, Pompey and Vera and Manenko were all hinted.
On the Picto itself. Oh, that's a skull hammer! Oh! Still no bombs, but thanks to magic and fire arrows.
Final bow location too, we could be dealing with you know, it's bait bag to get that grapple, to go into woods to get your second bow, which locks your third and also locks your hammer, which satisfies the ET path.
Yeah. Alright, SpaceRawk is on that little roof right now, probably looking up a guide to try to climb that.
Yeah.
Hello, counterintuitive, but just can't make it up. This is just gotta.
There we go.
There, yeah, wow, nicely done. All right, Bobby now going to Beetle Rock.
Yeah, we have 2 more checks over here that we've not seen yet, and this is what I expect is that we're gonna do this, then we'll go do Fire Mountain, and then we'll have to take a dip into ET.
Yeah, for the people that are not aware, even if it would be very easy to just go to FF, we have a nice pad in that tells you that it might be empty, you know?
Yeah.
Alright. He's gonna drink some soup before going because it's not the best move not to.
The bombs could be an ET, but right now, the entire linchpin of this seed, the structural load-bearing bait bag that is supporting all the logic of the seed in the first check of ET, has made this a bit of a mess, logically. I am trying to take a look at Bobby's personal tracker, and he does have 2 of 3 checks on Windfall, so I'm guessing he's not marked off transparent chest. So he may have seen that was spiky. So we might see him play to Creep after this too.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Let's see if he's a true Creeper.
Oh man. Night arrows on this island, so Creep can't have them. Oh, SpaceRawk just had a problem with the fly here. Tried to make it back on the route, but sadly it doesn't really work.
Just gonna take a lap. The most important thing to do is protect your storage here.
Yeah. Gotta be careful with that storage. If you lose it, it's very hard to get one again in this dungeon.
Yeah.
You can get Mort Pit, which is a little space. It's special. I'd like to call it. There's a need to get out of Mort Pit with it, which sounds complicated, but it's pretty easy once you get to know how.
So far, so good. Just need to get across here without any other space. Yeah, that small key skip can be a little tricky, especially when you first start learning it. You will void yourself out by banging your head into the bottom side of that platform, and I think there is a tendency to overcompensate and go too far to the right, which then causes you to fall down.
Oh yeah.
I voided myself on the bottom side of that platform so much when I first started learning Forbidden Woods. But SpaceRawk is... I believe we still have the storage.
Trying to peek, but
yeah,
not quite the right way of doing it. You just shove your face into the wall under it. And...
Oh no!
Oh, SpaceRawk, no!
That is extremely unfortunate.
Hey, that's grappling hook.
Okay.
I now officially don't understand this logic.
Ooh. Oh no! So the bait bag gets us the fire and ice arrows on Needle Rock.
Yep, it does.
Which then gets us the grappling hook over here.
Yeah.
So what is it BPR?
Crispy crunch. Probably bait, you know?
Yeah.
So SpaceRawk is about to have an unfortunate realization once he gets out of this room. Hey, it's Maggie's letter. That's the thing we stored. You know that chest we stored in Forbidden Woods? Maggie's letter.
Now we know.
We finally know. And it's not thanks to Bobby, it's thanks to SpaceRawk. Good old Maggie's letter. It lets you see the angriest UPS guy you've ever saw. An easy bird.
Yeah, that is really unfortunate that Bobby did not realize that, because he would have been able to tie off Windfall and just been completely done with it. So now might have to make another trip back.
He's about to open the bag. He's about to open the bag. Did you notice it? Personal tracker says he didn't.
No.
His personal tracker doesn't say Maggie's letter.
Nope.
Oh boy.
We'll see. Might wait to do it during the cutscene of the chest spawning.
Might be. Or it might become the centerpiece of the SpaceRawk's concept.
The bracers were on Tingle, the second item. They were the means he used to
Get
kill.
the skull. Skull
They were the
necklace.
murder weapon.
The skull necklace was the trophy of the victim. The power bracelets were how he did it.
Yeah. Potentially Malenko, who is dead, but has not been found.
Milenko. No.
Yeah.
Not Pompey Vera too.
Yeah, it's a serial killer on the loose.
Dude. We liberated him. Also, that first chest was wooden.
Yep. And the shield was on Diamond Step,
Diamond Step, yes.
behind the hook on Maggie.
It's like the Skyrim quest in Will now. You're not wrong on that one. You're not wrong.
Oh, we do have a spiky in Cabana.
Oh, that is spiky. And it's a
Alright.
shard, which has some nice edges to it. Hookshot on Mila, yes.
Yeah, this is what I can't wrap my head around. Is what is this BPR path to Cali Temos?
BPR path to Caldinos. Good question, actually.
We broken bomb logic somewhere?
Could be bombs. Not sure.
Yeah. This is for.
Well, we're about to find out, though. So
Yeah,
we're about to have answers. Thank you, Bobby.
I will let the eggheads and race strats figure this one out for me.
It was Leaf. I don't quite remember at this point.
Yeah, it was pretty early. It was in Leaf was in Jaboons. Oh my gosh, we've been so
Yes.
far out of logic.
The bombs are here.
It's
Oh,
the
shit.
bombs. It was the
It's the
bombs the
bombs.
whole time.
The Bombi boys. The explosions.
There we go. We
The
have
explosions just solved the universe.
Finally, we have finally.
And I was gonna open it. It's not gonna be bombs. I'm gonna be like, what?
Yep, back to the drawing board.
Oh boy, it's the Big Bang of this seed. Yes.
No, BPR is path to Cali, for sure.
All right, Bobby, put our doubts to rest.
That's the problem, is that the paths were so overlapping.
It's spiky. It's spiky. It's bombs.
There we go. We've solved it.
No, two bombs. That would have been fun. That
Yeah,
would have been.
or the fifth Tingle statue. Finally making the appearance. We teased it an hour ago.
Bombs have been found. And a shard is behind them.
All right, we just need one more shard, and we're out of here.
The seed would have gotten away with it too, if not for those meddling kids and their spicy logic. It really was like an episode of Scooby-Doo, though, because it took us until like the end of the path to figure it out.
Yeah, we do just need one more shard for Goba. And it can be anywhere.
Yep.
I guess.
Except Hyrule. Except Hyrule.
Yeah, we could open a bet for it. Yeah,
Good.
Golden
Good.
is so fine.
Unless it's just right there, and then the gonna be a little sad. The hunt would have been short.
The grapple chest in Forbidden Woods that SpaceRawk unfortunately had to leave behind because he entered the mini boss room. That one is a known shard. So
The bets are on. The bets are on.
ooh, where are we feeling? I feel like we're gonna be somewhere in ET.
Yep. Do check your foolish locations before making a bet. Never a bad idea. At this point, I really don't know.
I'm gonna go with left side ET.
Okay, okay.
Classic shard location. Yeah,
Okay, someone took the key chest and stole script.
A few basement believers. We don't have.
Oh, that was for ET. Shit. I forgot right ET, but there's only one third crypt in the game. We're fine.
Yeah, I don't think we actually have like a lot of stuff like still outstanding. Like the feed was kind of a mess, but it did close off a lot of some of the nastier for us.
You never know. It could always be Maggie's letter, which Bobby still doesn't realize he has.
Yeah.
Also, SpaceRawk is officially out of Forbidden Woods. And he knows about Maggie's letter, even if it's... Maybe he doesn't, actually, because his personal tracker doesn't show it yet. No, wait, now it's here. We're fine. Bet would fall.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing that I can't see on SpaceRawk's personal tracker is that I can't see if he is marked Forbidden Woods off his completely done.
Yeah, no idea for that one. Oh, I mean, it did mark off the box at the very least, because there's a big hex.
We'll get some resolution on Maggie's letter.
Alright. That is a warp to Windfall. That's an angle we don't see often in Fire Mountain.
You see the grimace.
The grimace of a burning man.
On the face of a man who's been forced to do Fire Mountain.
Bidding is now closed. And we're about to find out about that letter. And by about to find out, I mean we need to do a few things first.
Yeah, we have to watch a quick cutscene.
And people really hate places with lava in this game. On the postman. That's the postman. He's the UPS guy. He's even wearing brown.
Looks like Bobby is going back to clean up the grapple check the popcorn. I guess he did not peek that or did not get a clean look at it when he was here earlier.
Might have lifted the rock by accident. It does happen.
Yeah, and I believe that is a permanent flag, so once you pop it, it's gone forever.
I'd like to point out the fact that Vacation Link on SpaceRawk's side is using a fudgesicle to play the Wind Waker.
Yeah, I really like the custom items that this mobile has.
It's a thing of beauty.
Alright, so Space is off to get storage, which is going to save a little bit of time. We'll skip the transparent chest cutscene.
Oh man, it's nothing. And meanwhile, SpaceRawk is gonna go to the bar at night. And by going to the bar at night, I mean
stored the bar door.
Interesting.
I guess the plan might be to jump back to Maggie's house and warp up there.
Might be. We don't have a Kaku model, but there is a chocobo from Final Fantasy, so it's a bird at least. There's also cats that you might like a bird.
Alright, Bobby's on his way into the Foolish FF, which is fine. You don't do any checks here, you just have to get it done at some point. This is as fast as it's ever going to be, So
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
By the way, those are fire arrows. There's two versions of this model that exist. There's one with like a water gun, and there's this one, which at least lets you see what you're doing.
Yeah, FF is still our third. It's still our third dungeon. It's just completely foolish, except for the shard on Rock. So that's why you're seeing Bobby pull the leaf and leaf over to this ladder.
Basically, in this
avoiding
randomizer, if you get a dungeon that's hinted foolish, it means that there's no items inside of it except the shard at the end.
Yeah, this is a different path to the top than what I've typically seen, but it's what he knows, and the most important thing is he avoided the Phantom Ganon cutscene trigger.
It's a fast one, dude.
No. There is our grappling hook.
Nice little grapple for our friend Creek. And now we're opening this door.
We're using this door to warp to the bar that we saw.
Huh, that's interesting.
That's clever.
Hello, Mila's father. Hello, required cutscene only happening at night.
Yeah. Really sets the ambiance.
Yeah.
Cheers vibe.
You gotta get like
Link.
it's nothing.
Alright,
You gotta get the ambience. Like you gotta see the sailors, because there's one guy that's called Candy and the other one Kane, and it's beautiful. Okay, they're not a couple; they're roommates.
real slice of life stuff.
We're now finding that bird was very angry at me the other day. I hope it's not as angry to Bobby or SpaceRawk.
Yeah, the bird is very fickle.
It's a fickle mistress. Oh boy!
Yeah.
Oh, the jump! The jump!
The jump.
Oh, no.
The jump slash is very high risk, low reward. It is a little bit faster because you jump from further away, but if you miss, you wind up a lot farther away.
Nicely done for the storage, at least. And
Yeah.
Bobby's walking to the place that he wants.
Yeah, not going for a setup. Just knows where he wants to be. You have a little bit of time before the bird gets down there, so use your storage and get on top of the jump cell pretty quick. It's usually fine.
Climber has been acquired by SpaceRawk. So you can get a nice look at the shield that's his seat. Alright, bird. Hello, bird! That's a nice place for you to be.
Yep.
And there's a lot of people that do the fastest thing until it fails once. And then they realize that this is rando and consistency is also very important.
Yeah, now we're gonna make the spins.
Nicely done. That guy is one with the Beyblades.
Yeah,
That's a nice cutscene.
a really good look at the floor. Yeah, we've seen one CC race where struggling with some of the strats in woods has tripped up a runner. Especially it's being there without grapple. It's a non-optimal loadout, but the nice thing here is that this is double elimination. So if you have a rough day, it may not be the end of the world.
Getting the chest on the outside, getting that extra big wallet. Look at that. He's rolling on the ice island. That's ballsy.
Yeah, that's...
Oh my god, he's rolling for the jumps.
That's usually a one-way ticket into the water.
Oh boy.
You can use your Wind Waker too, especially if you're changing directions. That's going to rob you of a lot of your momentum. So you have to use the Wind Waker to come to a full stop and get clean direction changes. That was pretty spooky.
Yeah, it was. But you know what they say? If it's always worked for you, then you don't know fear yet. So it works better.
All right, so Bobby has noticed that he has Maggie's letter.
At long last.
It's not going to be anything, but a little bit of peace of mind.
That's the thing between real life and Randomizer. In real life, you'd never complain about getting 50 bucks. In Rando, you complain about. Except that there's right at the start of the scene where you're like, okay, that's not the end of the world. I needed those anyway.
I believe, based on his personal tracker, this is Bobby's last check outside of ET.
There's something on Headstone for it, but we know that it's nothing. So
yeah, that we're pretty sure is a chart of some kind. It's definitely not a shard or a tingle statue, which are probably the only two things we could be looking for right now.
SpaceRawk opening. Oh, the cabinet.
And yes, foolish FF also means that the arrow mail is foolish. Dungeon foolishes will kill their corresponding mail checks. So
yeah, it does the same thing to Orca's mail if you have a foolish FF for Forbidden Woods.
Yeah. With your Bido mail.
Your Bido mail also, yeah. Good old mail. If the final shard is an ankle, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh boy, that is an option.
This is one of my favorite things in the custom models, the palm tree hammer.
The palm tree hammer is amazing because it literally is a palm tree. Nothing is modified.
He's
the guy is just trying to punch a hole through a wall with a tree.
It's just a Alolan Executor using Smash.
It's definitely something that can be done. I mean, Hurricanes do it every year, punching holes through walls with a tree, but it's kind of harder when you Link. Vacation Link has the best vibes of all of the links, you know? Who goes on vacation and thinks, hey, I'm gonna uproot a tree?
Yeah.
No. You guys don't get it. The strongest Link is Minish Cap Link because it can get smaller, get to the side of you, and then grow again. Think about the damage.
I simply would just not have one of the Minish Pad things inside my body, but
yeah,
maybe I built different.
I mean, you don't eat a lot of fancy food, don't you? There's tons of those things and everything. It's like salt.
Yeah, you never know with all the GMOs these days.
Yeah. Just little Minish portals all over your tomatoes.
Wow, I did not know that you could make it all the way there, and that you don't have to pull a leaf.
She can.
A car could never.
My car's a leaf. My car's a leaf, but then Medley's a better makeshift leaf for some reason.
Oh, we have a spiky.
Oh my god, is it already it? Nope, it's no to mom, so it's a maybe.
I don't know. What you could do, if you wanted to, you could, spawn this chest and save your game, and you can just go out and mail this and check it real quick. And then you might just be done and be out of here.
Yeah,
probably not, but maybe.
Ooh.
How much do you
SpaceRawk
not
getting
want to do?
storage here.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be the coral text storage. But it
Bobby
looks
getting
like
storage here. We're going to the
gonna-
basement.
yeah.
Or the left. Who knows?
We've left our bird behind. So are we doing left side or are we skip it?
And Tim Ganna's not looking in the camera.
I would personally one shard from go mode. I would beeline Jawhala and see if it shows up in third crypt or kill all floor masters.
Right, waiting for the jump slash capabilities to come back so we can jump on the here. Bobby's now on the left side. About to shot some moblins ass.
There's a key of some kind.
A
Bobby,
key
we
of...
still got storage, buddy. We're gonna void.
please wait.
Alright.
It's good for your key count too. There you go, small key. Oh, no. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it, Pearl Master.
Yeah, so SpaceRawk has storage going in, talk to Coral, and then in the... Now we're gonna have storage coming out of this cutscene, so this is another bombless method for doing it. But unfortunately still requires fighting Phantom Ganon. Space, get open chest, buddy. Yeah, this is a I think Claire has the bombless variation that is a little newer. This is one that popped up in the ones. But there we go. ET left side with the answer. So Bobby with the vision. Triforce seeking vision straight to the piece on left side.
Yeah. ET 3-block room. Don't think anyone said that, so. Mark ET is complete just when he beats the boss at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't recall anyone betting that.
No,
I think I
don't
was
think...
the only one that bet a left side check.
Yeah. But most bets were in ET because that's where most of the checks were left. But
Yeah.
sadly, none of them panned out. It's okay. There was nothing to win, only eternal glory.
But yeah, this is pretty much go mode for Bobby. He just has to go and kill Jawhala and be done. And he even has a key to make the middle faster. So gonna need to pick up storage again though, unfortunately. So we will have to go and do the Core Master's room.
Also get it from the Tingle chest over here, but pretty sketchy to come back with.
Yeah.
Just store the Tingle chest. Yep, that's something that can be done. But when you've never played with Tingle chest, maybe you don't know where they are. So makes sense.
Yeah, it's something that would probably not be on my radar to grab the Tingle chest.
Yeah, it's basically another room that you can do that requires a little less violence.
Also, might just bring the bird. Might just say I'm gonna bring Medley. We're gonna open the two things on the way, and maybe store third crypt. I'm not familiar too much with Bobby. I don't know how comfortable he is with bomb push storage, but we do have to turn on the light to do this. So.
Yeah. And then on third trip, you're gonna need to get your bomb drop storage on. Yeah.
We did see a key chest on left side, so could be either big key or it could just be the third small.
Push the mirror here. Meanwhile, SpaceRawk. Now at the place where I used to get to on the rock when I have everything. Nice place.
Yeah, the ET BK skip is pretty consistent. It's not as free as the Woods one because it typically requires magic. There are some magical setups for it.
There's even an elusive skip for the big key here that doesn't even require storage. But, it's even harder, so don't.
Yeah, the roll clip. I would put it as easier than Wind Temple or Tachi. Probably, you know, around where like you would call like DRC BK skip.
SpaceRawk almost fell down, but made it back to the ledge. Now gonna settle.
We have also abandoned our bird, so and we have, based on the eclipse, it looks like we are going to be setting up the bomb push storage here.
Might want to kill this guy first.
Yeah.
Oh, a hug! We're getting a hug!
And probably want to also pick up that magic in the coffin. But there we go, first try. Really
first
clean.
Try.
1 for 1 on bomb drop storage in this seed. Gonna finish out with a perfect record.
Yeah, beautiful. That was clean. Bobby is going for the pros. You know?
Yeah, well, this is the thing, right? The seed has been kind of logically weird for us, but you know, Bobby has cleared the entire overworld and is now going through his last dungeon and maybe wondering like, okay, did my opponent skip any of these overworld checks that I did? Like, you have no idea where you're at in the 1v1, so you hit go mode.
Opening that we're confident.
He dropped a bomb. Nope. Looks like the rock was still there.
And the rock is still there. I mean, it's not like we could get inside the room anyway, so.
Yeah. You gotta go for the action movie star thing where you drop the bomb and then you jump away with your leaf and you pan the camera around so it blows up behind you, but Link like doesn't even react to it.
Alright, throwing some bombs on the floor. Going for some ghosts on your hall.
Yeah.
Those are the ghost-busting principles of fighting Jahala. Leave some traps and you just go wild.
Yeah, we also have the soup, which will make it a one-shot with the sword. So we got options. Bob was pretty common just to get the maximum coverage.
Yeah, what bombs you can do in 4 places at the same time. How great is that?
Yeah.
Don't try to throw 4 bombs. That's illegal. If there's something strange and you hurt them. I'm not gonna sing anymore because I'm not a good singer.
We don't want to run afoul of Huey Lewis in the news.
Man, I don't sing well enough for you to get copyright strike. Don't worry. And I don't have a trumpet, so we're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby
And
is done with Jahala. Only needs to pick up that last shard.
And interesting fact about this song, which I don't know is true, but I read it on the internet and I think it's interesting, and so I'm not gonna let that song continue on commentary, was that Ray Parker Jr. thought that the name Ghostbusters was stupid, which is why he never personally says it in the song.
Beautiful. I also love the fact that the whole song goes about who you should call, but never gives you any contact information, because that would have ruined someone's life.
Yeah, this was the Well, this was the 1980s too. You would have had to get a phone book.
Yeah. Oh man. Good old Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that is FF out of space.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of where it is. The one on the left side, the one on the grapple check, and then I do not recall the last one is.
Oh man,
But
we're in Hyrule. And meanwhile,
looking ahead to the bracket as we make our way to the barrier. So, like we said, this is I believe, the 13 seed and the 20 seed. So, if this result holds, Bobby would advance to play Shizuka, the number 4 seed in winners bracket round 2, and then SpaceRawk would be playing in a best of 3 series, the loser of Crystal Bellis and Cine, and I believe that race is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. So, stay tuned. See if we can get that somewhere here on one of the ZSR channels.
who knows? Who knows? I love when we shoot arrows on SpaceRawk's model. We just see the rubber duckies looking at us. Can Bobby get a sub 2 or no? It might be tight, but it's doable.
Yeah, I think 10 minutes from entering the Hyrule portal is a pretty safe guess.
Yeah. It just leaves to see how good Bobby is at shooting the or not quite final boss, basically.
Yeah.
Considering his chest drop storage, I'd say he's pretty good.
Yeah, probably not his first rodeo.
If it is, he's damn good at rodeos.
Yeah.
Natural, as we say.
This is gonna be the shield for space. And then from there, probably gonna push into ET. And unfortunately, probably gonna see a clear of ET because of that wood shard.
Yeah. Unless he decides to go back to woods first, but that would be extremely surprising.
Yeah, I don't see him going there for ET. Maybe pop back in on your way to BPR,
Bobby's locked and loaded. And there's now a sword on the floor. Listen, some ghost laying swords on the floor is no basis for a system of government.
I love it with the Phantom Ganon fight, and then also the the Dark Knight mini boss in Todd. You pop up, they do the fancy sword work, and then you just pop them with the light arrows like you're Indiana Jones.
That's always a good scene to remember. So for everyone that is sad about my dog not rating them high in the prediction brackets, just look at what it did to me. that dog just goes whatever he feels.
Yeah, I think
no bias.
I think you have the same problem I have. We have that hard K sound. I don't think they like that.
Yeah, I don't think they do. I almost get the first shot on Puppet Ganon. Almost.
No, just a little bit outside. So might be waiting for the stop shot.
And instead of shooting the ball at that point, we shot the belly.
Yeah.
The belly of the beast is not the thing we want.
I hate when they get right on top of it. Always the worst.
Come on. The stop is happening. We're shooting, and we get it. That was close. That was close. There you go. Having a bit of trouble with the movement, but the stop shots are looking pretty crisp.
Yeah.
Oh, spin!
Going for the fraud shot. Wait, we got Deluxe Picto? Is that Arrow Mail? Because Pictos could be foolish in this seed, since there was literally nothing behind them.
There you go. Bobby taking care of the first phase. Meanwhile, SpaceRawk entering Earth Temple.
Yeah, so there will be 2 shards here. I cannot remember where the one he's missing is. Yeah,
That's
SpaceRawk.
the Luke Pixel box. Saw it on the menu, so it is right at the very least. Time to drink a bowl on Bobby's side.
Yeah, you gotta refill your Ooh, alright, well, we got
one?
shot.
Yeah, that's one phase less.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're going for. You wanna at least save bar, get out of here with 3 shots. And birdie or even eagle.
Ooh, that's not great, but there's a way. A little too early. That's fine. We saved one phase, we lost one.
Yeah.
So we're back to even.
No loss there.
Sacrifice Street, nice little snipe here. Oh, got the head. And the bomb explodes. Oh boy.
Didn't go for the frog shot.
Not a lot of hearts left, but we're fine.
We've got soup. We've got infinite hearts.
Oh, I know, but
You just have to remember to use it.
yeah, you do. And when that guy starts spinning around on you, it goes fast.
Oh, maybe our shard is on. You drank the soup already? Oh, did you not dupe it?
Yeah, we can dupe the soup pretty much infinitely.
Yeah, if you...
Basically, since this is a consumable that you can drink twice, if you drink it at the same time as you hit the pause button, you can switch your item and drink another item instead.
Yeah, and you get to continue your soup. You can also...
And if you switch to another bottle, you can get another helping of soup in that bottle. So it's pretty cool.
We're jumping up.
That's a
A
full
little bit
soup.
off to the side. Nope, we're just gonna opt to use the grapple.
Yeah, yeah.
That is fine.
If you don't feel confident with the trick, might as well avoid it.
I had a period at the very beginning of quals where I just got completely in my head about grapple skip and just could not do it. And so I was at the end of the qualifier and I was just like, I'm not eating the time loss here of like failing this trick again. I'm just going to use the grappling hook.
You open the pot? I don't think so.
Nah, he did not open the pot. He trusts himself with the soup.
Alright, talk to the girl. Hit the girl and hit him with arrows. Pin on the guy. Talk to the girl. Don't get it in the back, but now it happened, so the script is over. But we have more soup, so it's fine. We're back.
Yeah.
Let the bad guy try to hit you. Wait for him to be right on you, on top of you. That's still too early somehow.
And it is so late.
It's so late, and that's the only quick time action in the game that does that. It confused me the hell out as a kid.
Alright, there's the shot.
There you go. That's a Ganon with a sword in his head.
Yeah, GG's to Bobby.
Yeah, that's a really good time.
152.43. That is a
Wow.
really strong time. In a pretty tricky seed. And Bobby will be advancing to play Shizuka in Winners Bracket Round 2.
Yeah.
Bobby will not be joining us. Doesn't have a mic, but is here in chat. If you have any questions for him. Any thoughts on the seed you'd like to share, Bob?
Nerves got hard. Got me hard at the end. Yep, happens to the best of us, Bobby. It gets kind of rough in the end of seeds because you know you don't even need to think about routing anymore. You only need to go fast, and think that makes it even harder at the end, you know. And the PG got close to killing you. PG3. Still had a few hits, but could have been dangerous.
Yeah, the seed was pretty complicated logically. We were really confused about what the paths were for a long time. Especially like being late into BPR. How are you kind of navigating that?
Yeah, SpaceRawk became like the center of the universe. That's where we learned everything about the logic of the seed.
Yeah, and a bait bag in the first chest of ET, just the glue holding all of the logic together for the seed.
Yeah. And then SpaceRawk with the bombs is becoming the Big Bang at the start of that logic. Man, I love how SpaceRawk's character is just drinking martinis after martinis.
They only make him stronger.
Ah, man. Don't get drunk and surf though. Don't do that.
Yeah, the really like Cliff Plateau being hinted foolish just like made this seed so annoying.
It really did.
You could have. It is
It took you a while, Bobby, to realize that you had Maggie's letter, and we're like, oh, if that's important, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Thankfully for you, it wasn't anything important. All right, SpaceRawk about to be done with the Floor Masters now. Oh man, is that a small key or a big one? It's a small one. Of course.
Oh, you are a little bit ahead of me.
No bombs to store the chest. Nope.
Still not gonna pick those up.
Would you look at that? Not having bombs makes our tempo a little harder, but everything is doable. It just takes a little more time.
Yeah, not the most fun dungeon to be in, both with no lights and also no bombs. But we might see the leaf. Yeah, I like this leaf strat. Melting the statue.
Oh man. And we don't have the lights, so Jahala is going to be a little trickier. Good old Jahala without lights, which is supposed to be the vanilla way of fighting him.
Yeah, Bobby, we were a little bit unfamiliar with you. We'd seen, I'd seen you in a couple of the quals, but we were trying to figure out: are you relatively new to Wind Waker Rando?
That's a good question, actually. I know the only thing I know about Bobby's name is that every time I say Bobby, I have King of the Hills in my head. So ain't that beautiful? You got a half in storage, but Bobby, you do storage every day. Is Maggie just close enough for the music to work? Man, that had to be on the limit.
Nice. Yeah, I think you played. I think you played great. Really clean bomb push right there at the end that we were marveling at.
Mm-mm. Oh, he's been playing Rando in the background since season 2.
Oh, all right. Been going through the training montage to get under a waterfall.
I completely understand just watching because it's still very fun to watch these races, and I've also been around since I've been around since the end of season 1, so I understand. Didn't sign up for season 2 myself, so it's not the. Basically, you gotta wait for the right time for yourself to tell yourself it's time to go fast.
Yeah, I agree. I'd watched it a bit before this, and then Mini Blends tournament just seemed like the right thing at the right time.
The moment of truth. We're getting elf room strats. Love it.
Yeah,
That's what I do most of the time, honestly. I
yeah,
don't like roll
not
clips.
not comfortable with the roll clip. That's totally fine. Also, yeah, I guess we are still looking for the boss key too, since we don't have any storage.
We are, yeah. I'm looking for a bit of everything. Shards, the bombs in this game. We know the bombs are not going to be here, since we know too much, but SpaceRawk doesn't know. They could be anywhere. Oh man. Trying to get the right angle for the...
Yeah, it's really kind of finicky.
It's a little easier to get it if you're just not on the top of the pedestal, but like at the halfway point. That's what I do usually. Yeah, he's going back down that way. It's just a little easier, if you ask me, because like you get more leeway on your right, left. Oh, looks like SpaceRawk just bought extra RAM because we're back. He downloaded more RAM real fast. Go. Both at the same time. That's always nice when that happens.
Consulting some reference material. Not a bad idea if you are unsure about a strat.
Might need to move a little right to get more time in the light. Able to hit that thing here. Yeah, right now the cycle is not long enough for the tile to break.
Yeah, I'm
A little more back.
super familiar with half room. I know the general idea of the execution.
Oh, I'm super familiar with it.
Yeah, so this is called half room strats because what in order to open the door to the big key chest, you have to light both of the eyes of the statue at the other end of this room. So the intended solution is to do this very long mirror puzzle where you keep opening these walls and moving medley around and shining the lights by standing on these podiums to open all these walls. But what Space is attempting to do here is to get the what Space is attempting to do here is to only do basically the right half of the room and get the light onto the other side. At which point Medley will light one eye and Space will light the other eye from there. So it just saves you from doing the entirety of the puzzle.
He's about to get it. Just know. He's like standing back a little too much. He's not in the light all the time. You're so close. You're so close.
Oh. Well, decided to bail on it and just pull Medley, which totally understandable. You're in a race.
It works. It works. But when he stood a little farther ahead to play the song, he was at the right spot. Just saying. But now we get to see all Froome strats because they still work.
Yeah, I learned.
So you want to push that statue, but not all the way to the end. That way you don't get the cutscene when you finish.
Yeah, when I learned the game, I just learned the roll clip at first to start, and then I kind of realized later that like, oh, you might not have the leaf.
Yeah.
When you're here, and now that it's season 6, oh, you might have the leaf, but you might not have magic when you're here.
It's pretty important to know all Froome strats. They're not the fastest, but sometimes they are, just because you don't have the rest. Right now we're gonna put Medley back on the statue. And aim for the statue for the sun puzzle at the end. Gotta put Medley at the tip top here. That works. That works. Don't question. Don't question how he's standing on the hair. She's a bird. She can fly. Didn't quite hit the high there. You can see it looks like a little pier. Sometimes when you go to click your R button to cancel aiming like that, you just move your stick a little at the same time. We all do it. There we go. Now go to another pedestal, not this one. The one in front, no, just in front of you. You don't need to. The other one that's not fully pulled in. That way, yes.
There we go.
Now you go to this pedestal. Got any tips for you, Bobby? I'd say keep doing what you're doing. Didn't see many mistakes. Might want to watch this VOD back. We might have pointed a few things while doing it, but I can't remember at this point.
Yeah, I think there were a couple things we like talked about on the route that were just like some small inefficiencies, but I think you played really clean throughout the seed.
Maybe check your mail after doing storage. Never a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't know if you know that you can check so you had the dancing mailbox after you did the super swim. You can check the mail at Western without losing your storage.
We don't have
which would have
bombs
been
for these
convenient.
Boys. That's gonna be rough.
Oh yeah, it's fighting stuff with no bombs, no lights.
Oh, this is gonna be a room. These guys are channeling the inner spirits of Beyblades, and they're better at us than us.
Yeah, they are.
These guys are letting it rip, you know?
Yeah, we have broken one in half. And we are giving our money to the
Oh, I can't explain that one to you, Bobby. Basically, it's not a permanent thing. If you don't open the chest, it doesn't stay spawned. So you would have had to go to your platform, beat the bokoblins, get the storage before going in the island, and then go back to open your chest. Basically, that chest is not the permanent spawn. There's some islands where you have chests that spawns permanently, or that are just always there. Those are pretty useful for storage strats that you were trying to do. But this one is a little spicy for that.
Breaking into BPR like that is, without the grapple, is really annoying without Glyph Plat. There's not a lot of good options, especially without bombs to do bomb storage. You could do like a pot storage on the platform, or you could potentially try to do like double storage with the top of waterfall chest and swim there.
Oh, we're done with the stall, folks.
But
and it's nothing.
Not even the boss key.
Not even the boss key.
I guess the boss key has to be that one we saw on left side then.
It might be, yeah. Could also be big key chest here.
Yeah. Don't know if we're short a small key.
Is it a big key? Are you in a big key? No, you're not.
No, I think it is we saw a key chest on left side when Bobby was over there, behind the statues. So I think that has to be our big key at this point.
It's in there. That's my question, because he's fighting for it. Oh man, that Darknut is trying to spin. He's become too powerful. I just wants to go out of the room. Or not.
Yeah, we could have just saved
Alright.
input out of there, but
I mean, it's good practice.
yeah.
So I think we are gonna wrap up the stream and raid over to SpaceRawk, who's finishing up the seed. So any final thoughts, Michael and Pix?
Seed. The fact that the bait bag in the first chest of Earth Temple was the beginning of all knowledge was amazing.
Yeah, I think this team is a mess. I think they both did a great job with it, and best of luck to both of y'all and the rest of the tournament. Really excited to see a lot more Wind Waker over the next few months, especially when we get into the best of 3 rounds.
Yeah. Also, good luck to SpaceRawk to finish this seed, because we know that one piece of the Triforce is somewhere that's probably going to be the last place he looks for. So send him your energy.
Yeah, and thanks to Arctic Fern for tracking, and both Monkle and Pix for commentating, and GG's Bobby. There is going to be a lot more Wind Waker randomizer over the next several weeks here on the various Zelda speedrun channels, so there's a lot to look forward to. But thank you everyone for watching, and have a good rest of your Sunday.
Journée.